Hey there, Diju22 here, and just wanted to give a little update, or actually, it could be a little bit more than that, but I just wanted to make this update to let you guys know. And hello, Godzilla. I'll get to you in a moment, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, well, I gotta say, the last 2 days have just been absolutely shitty days, for a myriad of reasons. Not the least of which happened the last 1K event that I did, which was a meet and greet, and it just kind of went to hell from there. Well, let's just say one of the guests got a little too insane, so to speak, and it just got them banned, and you'll never hear from that person again. But yeah, it was just so bad that I was just absolutely pissed off about that, and and uh and I figured the least I can do is just get it off my chest, about that. And what also added to the embarrassment was that everybody else, um, within that circle, heard about it. Oh, well, thank you, Minerva, and hello, Chris. Basically, well, it had something to do with a stream that was going on. Um, just like I was in a voice chat with said person, and I was enjoying a show that my good friend Samurai was doing, and I don't know how to put this, um, but one of the moderators, I like he said that he was trying to use his main account to chat in Samurai show, but for some reason he wasn't able to, so he used a dummy account, and then that got hidden in the chat. Mm, well, yeah, I mean, they did put the rules up there for a good reason, and you broke it, but, I'm not gonna hold you to that. But, but the thing is, he got hit, and rather than, well, thank you, I appreciate that, Minerva, and I thank you for, letting me know about that. Um, but what I was going to say was, instead of, waiting for after the show to talk things over and try to smooth things out, he just, like I said, he went apeshit, and I had little to no choice but to ban him for that. So that's what happened, and it's been 2 days, and I figured the least I can do is just get it off my chest, among other things. Well, I am thinking about doing, which actually, thank you for asking me that question because that kind of does bring me to the next 1K event. By 1K, I mean 1,000 subscribers that I'm celebrating. It's kind of like a marathon of events, but not all on the same day, though. The first event was that meet and greet that I mentioned, but the second event I have planned is I'm going to stream on my Nintendo Switch. I wanted to go back and do that again. I wanted to do that and and feature gameplay from like Mario Kart, Splatoon, Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, maybe even Tetris 99. Like I want to play those games. I really do. And I get that, it's kind of late where most people are and some people are not up, so I don't blame them. So if they want to watch the video, they can. Um, but yeah, I'm planning to stream some Switch games. And I plan to do this on a Thursday or a Friday, um, mainly because during the first 3 days of a weekday, schedule, it's a little too busy, but during the last 2 days, it's much more manageable. Of course, if it doesn't work out, I can always do something else then. And what's up, Brandon? Great to see you, and for those of, oh, hey, I'm happy that you're doing well. Again, sorry for much inactivity on my part, but, what else was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I think one thing that the only other thing that really bothered me, I don't think it pissed me off, or maybe it did, maybe a little bit, but I think one thing that most people don't know is that, some people, and it's not so much that someone has ever said this to me straight up, but the impression that I get sometimes is they think that my kindness or me giving second chances is like a weakness. My response is just simply, my kindness should never be taken for weakness. And there's this thing called discernment. And oh, and hello, can't even talk. Hello, yellow fever. What's up? But yeah, I mean, I get that, some people might have problems towards some people that go to my streams, but you know, and even if I had a problem with someone who goes to someone else's stream, I don't make a big scene about it. Sure, I might disagree with them being there, but at the end of the day, it's their decision to have them. So really what I'm trying to get at is, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. That's really the thing I wanted to get off my chest. And well, I'm happy you're doing great, my friend. I'm happy that you're doing great, and hope all is well with you and your families and things like that. But yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest that, you know, that my kindness should not be taken for weakness, but at the same time, I just want people to I do. And and in turn, I will respect you in return for that. That's all there is to that. What else? Oh yeah, I did say I was going to answer some questions. So if you want to ask me anything, we can do that right now. I have some time to spare. Not too much, but just enough to answer some questions. So if you want to ask me anything, you may, and I will answer to the best of my ability if I can. If it's something that I can't answer either because of privacy or if it's too personal, I probably won't answer that. But if you want to ask me, go ahead and ask. Fire away. So, excuse me. But I will say thank you for standing by me, and I know it hasn't really been easy. I will say. I guess while you guys are thinking of your questions, it has just been the last 2 days have been absolutely shitty for me, and but I hope after tonight or let's see. Did you mention what was next? Yes, I did. I did mention, and if you missed it, I may as well reiterate what I plan to do this Thursday and Friday, or or Thursday or Friday, excuse me. I didn't mean to say and, although it could be. What I plan to do is I wanted to stream from my Nintendo Switch. And I wanted to, stream games like Mario Kart 8 and Splatoon and things like that. Is there any? Oh, that's a good question. But before I get to that one, as well as Tetris 99 and Super Smash Brothers. Now, your question was, is there anything that we as mods can do to help the channel run more smoothly? Well, it has. It's not so much more to. I guess the best thing I can say is Minerva and Brandon, at least for the two of, well, actually for most of the mods that I have, you guys have done a great job. And I would not have made you a moderator if I did not think that you could handle the work. And, usually you do a great job. Sure, we all make mistakes. Even I make mistakes too. But you have done a great job. Like you, well, actually, the two of you. Who else? Melissa, she's wise beyond her years. Samurai, very cool guy. Who else? Um, oh yeah, that's right. Altered Arcade, or I'm sorry, that's Low Life Fireproof. The man formerly known as Adam Guerin when I first made him a mod. Who else? Oh yeah, John and Sonic Crafter King, and like most of the moderators do a great job. So I just want to say thank you so much for all your help. And if I am missing anybody who is a moderator, let me know and just hit me up in the replay when you're watching this. So there's that. Um, well, hey, thank you. In fact, I should probably be thanking you. And um, oh yes, I remember. Uh, and this is to Yellow Fever. Um, I remember I met you through my good friend Toad the Gamer, and I think really the last full blown year that he used to be on YouTube was in 16. So I kind of remember during that time frame that you would be on his videos and you would comment. So that's kind of how I remember you, Mr. Yellow Fever, and it's kind of nice to meet you as well. So thank you. You've been friends since 15. That's amazing, man. You know, I think the very first time I met him was probably a year later, or actually no, I've also met him around that same time as well. And oh, of course. Your question is, and can I say something what I'm doing? What would you like to say? Yeah, because I've been friends with him since 15, and it's just been a pleasure to have been his friend ever since. And most of the time we do talk on Twitter, since really he's not doing videos as often as he used to, but I would love to see him more often. But I know that he has a busy life though. Wait, you're going to be streaming for the first time yourself? Wait, let me go to your channel. Oh no, wait, I can't even do that. Okay, well, I guess I'll have to go to your channel after I'm done with this stream, or go to a comment that you left and then go to your channel that way. Since apparently I can't. Oh yeah, that's right, because I'm recording live. But as soon as I get off, I'll check you out. But I mean, I think an old friend, and I believe Minerva knows this person, Pete Wall, Pillar to Post, or actually no, it was Blaze McCoy, but I think it was either one of them that said when you turn on the when you have the guts to turn on the live button on your PS4 or any other streaming service, you're putting yourself out there, and it takes a lot of guts to do that. So for you to do your streams, whether you're using PS4, OBS, or whatever streaming equipment that you're using, just the fact that you're doing that. Oh, okay, so it was Blaze. But so thank you very much for correcting me on that, Minerva. And you're going to be using, or excuse me, you're going to be doing Yoshi's Crafted World for that stream. Well, that's amazing, man. Well, I mean, the last Yoshi game that I ever played was Yoshi's Story, so I'm gonna be interested to see how Yoshi's Crafted World works, because I remember Yoshi was in a yarn form. It was kind of different, but it was nice, very nice. So I got to applaud you for the fact that you're willing to put yourself out there. And actually, someone else told me that when when that first, let's see, I'm gonna have to do a test first to see if it's. I think you meant to say to see if it's good to do it. Hey, I say go for it. You know, you'll never know until you try. So, but yeah, I remember one person told me to put yourself out there, and I still have never forgotten that. Really, it's not nearly as easy as it seems before you try it. Good luck. True. Me and Minerva can probably attest to that because I remember Minerva tried something, didn't work out at first, but she got better at it. So there's that. Wait, what are you sorry for? Yellow. That was disastrous. Oh, yeah. But to be fair, I remember I started streaming Sonic Mania, mainly for the fact that that was the biggest game that came out in 17, and I wanted to stream it on Twitch, and all without any clue as to how to do it. Now, of course, I could probably do it now if I really wanted to, but when I first did it, I did not know what I was doing. So you can always learn a lot from your mistakes there. If it's good to do it, well, forgot what you said. If it's good to do it, I say go for it. Like I said, you'll never know until you try. That's the thing. But I'm just thankful for the few people that are here, that we're having this talk, that we're having this conversation. So thank you so much for that. If anything, you've actually made my day or my night, really. So thank you. Oh, says, "Aw." But yeah, let's see, Brandon. I think it's like about 2 o'clock over where you live. I thank you for coming over, but you know, I wasn't really expecting anything. But I hope everything's going well in your life, man. Um, let's see what else. All right, any other questions you like to ask me, and if not, I can end this. See? Oh well, Well, thank you very much. And who knows, maybe if you hey, stop on by maybe. Um and I'm referring to Mr. Yellow Fever. Hey, stop on by. You never know. I might actually do something and you never know. Maybe we might make you a part of the family. Or at least that's how I look at the fans. You know, they're like my family. Like all my brothers and sisters, and that's what toads are. They're like brothers and sisters to one another. Well, most of them anyway. Of course, with all that said, I may be perhaps one of the friendliest toads that you've ever met, but like anybody else, when you get on this toad's bad side, I can be as cold as ice. And that's a side I don't want to show off because it just makes me look bad. Let's see. Did you hear about or see the trailer of the new Power Rangers game trailer? No, I haven't. That's actually news to me, really. But yeah, I am a nice guy, but don't take my kindness for weakness. That's really the message of this whole thing. And also to that I'm going to be doing Switch games or Switch streams or streaming on the Switch is what I was trying to get at, but you know what I mean. But yeah, that is that's news to me. I didn't what's going on with that one, Brandon? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll have to read it when I get back when I get up then. So, there's that. Excuse me. Just got out of the shower and I feel better for that. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Well, I'm trying to think of other stuff to talk about. Um, hmm. Well, there is one thing that I will leave off on, and I will leave this off on a good note. And that is don't let anybody steal your joy, which is something that was it Broken Gaming Channel or Broken Gaming Network, otherwise known as Twitch, would always say. There's that. But then there's also have a good night and have a better tomorrow, as Pete would say. And Blaze would always say, life is what you make it. So make it a good one, among other things. Oh, that was the message that Brandon wanted to share with me, but the only other thing I will say is thank you for watching and thank you for listening. If you're watching this on the replay, if you have any questions there in the comment section, leave me a comment. And if you have any questions about any of the things that I've said, leave a comment and a question there, and I'll answer as best as I can. And yes, have a good night, Minerva. And oh yeah, and I will say also congratulations, champ, on winning the UFC championship or the bantamweight championship, but still, it's a championship nonetheless. So congratulations, champ. Get some sleep and you've earned it. You've earned it. But for me, it's time for me to head off into the sunset. Until then, I'll see you if not on Friday for the stream of the Nintendo Switch. Now, I might do some test runs. So if you see me doing test runs, it's just to make sure that things will go off without a hitch. And if it turns out that I can't do it, I might revert to doing a standard Q&A session um, in and of itself. So we'll see what happens. Until then, have a great night and peace. Take care. And God bless.